guys, welcome to my channel. Today I have another chocolate video for you. Today's chocolate is a white chocolate. It's gourmet and it's one of those quirky, unusual ones that for some of you it's going to feel like it's trying too hard. For some of you it's going to be really intriguing. And for all of you I think it's going to be really interesting. So this is the packaging. I've actually really enjoyed this one. So there's only a couple pieces left for me to do it, so that's why the box is a little banged up. But it's Milkboy, it's from Switzerland, and like I said, it is a white chocolate, and it is a Swiss white chocolate with blue potato chips and sea salt. So I was totally intrigued by this because I've had, obviously at this point, I think a lot of us have had chocolate covered chips, and they're really delicious, and I would say the first time I ever had one, it was milk chocolate, and it was like a really long time ago, and I really loved it. I thought that little saltiness from the chip and the sweetness of the milk chocolate worked. I would say since then I'm more inclined to get a dark chocolate one, but it has to be really good chocolate, and more importantly, the chips on the inside have to be the right chip. It can't be too greasy. It has to be like crispy enough and that sort of thing. So it's a little bit different when you put it in a bar because now you've got little pieces of chips. They're not going to be quite as crispy as when you get like a fresh dipped potato chip, but I have to say that I really enjoyed this one. So let me show it to you. So again, this is the packaging. It will come in like a little seal foil thing, and this is what the squares look like once you break them down. So if you look on the side, you can see the blue potato chips. So they're very present. There's like a ton of them. So there's no lack of them, and they're very much like a main ingredient in this chocolate. So this also has a really cute, it looks like it's supposed to be like a corn right there that was on each and every piece. The scent, at this point I've had it for a minute. It's still obviously really tasty and really good, but I would say it smells, you can smell the white chocolate smell, that like that sweetness and that, and then you also get like, I feel like just a little hit of like the potato chips or what they were fried in more than anything. So I've tried this before, but I always like to try stuff with you so that I can give you kind of that immediate response. Okay. Every time I eat this, I am always struck by how crispy the potato chips still are, even though they're broken down and in a bar, as opposed to being something that's like fresh hand dipped day to day, which has been the situation for most of the chocolate dipped potato chips that I've had. So they're still crispy, and I've had this bar for like a little bit now. This is like the next to last piece I just ate. I think it's really delicious. I love white chocolate. If you don't love white chocolate, that's the base of this. So if you're not a white chocolate person, I don't know that you would necessarily like this anymore than let's say you would any other white chocolate, because that is the base. That being said, there's a lot of the blue potato chip in it, so it does break it up. So if you're somebody who, let's say, likes white chocolate, doesn't love it, you're not madly in love, you don't seek it out, but you enjoy it once in a while, it's just a bit too much for you, I think you'd like this because having the potato chips throughout it really breaks it up. So it's sweet, but it's not quite as sweet as when you go in for like a straight piece of white chocolate. The texture is really, really nice. I think you could actually hear the crunching when I was eating it. The one thing I will say about this is, like a lot of higher end chocolate, you're really meant to eat the one piece. And this full square, I ate the other one, but this full square, I almost feel like it's too much. Like, I say that because it's not that you don't enjoy it, and it's not that you wouldn't want to finish the full piece, but I do feel like when you're done with the full piece, or if you happen to eat a second one, you almost feel like the oiliness of the potato chips, which you don't feel when you're actually eating it. So when you're eating it, you have like the creaminess of the white chocolate and the crunch of the potato chips. So it's not like oily or anything like that. But I feel like you feel the weight of it afterwards. It's almost like when you eat like a really greasy cheeseburger, like you're enjoying it as you're experiencing it, but then afterwards you feel like really, really heavy. So every time I've eaten this, I have definitely felt that heavy feeling after the fact. And I do think it's from whatever oil is fried the potato chips. I could be wrong. It could just be that it has a lot of fat in it, which it does. But that's been my takeaway, because I don't usually feel that way after I eat chocolate, even white chocolate. I don't really have that feeling unless I like overdo it. So overall, I absolutely love this bar. I think it's one of those kind of safer ones. It's not so unusual, at least not anymore, that I don't think that people would be open to trying it. In fact, the place where I bought this, they said that this one was very popular because it wasn't, again, it's something that you understand. You know what white chocolate is, you know what potato chips are, and the cool thing is they're blue potato chips, so it's a different kind of potato, but also you can see it dotted into the white chocolate, which I think is pretty cool. So this is one that I really enjoyed and that I highly recommend, especially to those of you that like that kind of like texture within the chocolate. But my one warning about it is quite heavy because of the potato chips. So keep that in mind. I don't remember how much I paid, but I think it was like in the $10 range. So somewhere between 8 and 12, I would say. So definitely a higher end product. Good size package, 3.5 ounces. And I usually take a look at the kind of like the ingredients / calories and stuff. And as we know, this has like no nutritional value whatsoever. So you're eating it purely for joy. And I'm trying to see if there's anything else that you need to know about it. I think that's pretty much it. Swiss chocolate, delicious. It had a good expiration date on it. Actually, it had a longer expiration date on it than a lot of the chocolate I got, which I thought was interesting. I thought with the potato chips that it would have a very short shelf life, but it doesn't. But it was really good. I'd love to hear from you if you've tried any kind of chocolate dipped item, especially potato chips and especially with white chocolate. So please comment below if you have. Let me know if you've tried this or if you plan on trying this. I will give the information as to where I got it and the company information so that if you want to track it down yourself and you're having a hard time, because it's you know, it's kind of one of those rare things you're not necessarily going to see it like at every store, but I definitely think it's worth trying. I hope you get a chance to try it, and definitely stay tuned. I've already posted a couple of videos for food items, and a bunch of them are for chocolate, so definitely check out those videos. The links for the ones that I've already posted have been pasted in the box below. The ones that haven't come out yet, you can keep an eye out for, and the easiest way to do that is by subscribing to my channel and clicking that little notification bell so that you know every time I post a video. So thank you so much for joining me today for the Milkboy Switzerland Swiss chocolate with blue potato chips. I look forward to spending more time with you again in the future. Take care and have a good day.